go.
B-class underway. Let me give a silver to Carson Hall. How'd that ride go?
Good. I just got a good start, and I just stayed in the lead pack the whole race.
You look pumped.
I am.
On a podium, who do you want to thank?
I'd like to thank the Lord Jesus Christ for keeping me safe, my mom, my dad, Dark Tide Tattoo Studio, Factory Connections, 110 Racing, Gibson Tire, Fredericktown Yamaha, and everyone else who helps me out. Thank you.
All right, Carson Hall, wave to the camera there. He's got himself second place. I'll get third in a moment, but you guys at the tower, tell me what's happening on the track.
All right, thanks, Jason. Yeah, we are hanging out watching that 450B limited start, and it looks like it is going to be Seth Creedy on the KTM number 72 grabbing the whole shot. And we are watching here on Racer TV. We got some good racing. Look at that, the number 72. Oh, almost going down. Not sure if he got a little help there or not. That was definitely some close racing.
Let me grab third real quick. Thanks, Zach. And we'll talk to William Barrett here in third place. Let's hear it for William. How's that?
It was good. I got a pretty good jump out the gate, but, you know, the mud kind of slowed me down.
Okay, it did, but not too bad. You beat everyone all but two. Who do you want to thank?
I want to thank Jesus Christ for keeping me safe. My mom, my dad, Tyler Thompson, the whole TMA crew down there. I also thank SoPro Suspension, keeping my suspension always dialed in, nice and fresh. Mike Anthony for keeping my suspension always, I screwed up. Mike Anthony for keeping my motors always nice and fresh. I'd like to thank 110 Racing for these sweet gear sets they gave me. And everybody else I forgot, thank you for supporting me.
All right, William Barrett, everybody, third place. Congratulations and whole shot award. I'm looking for Trent Salisbury. Let's real quick, Trent, I'll let you thank some people, and then you guys can call us Moto. Trent Salisbury with your Stasic Whole Shot Award. Who do you want to thank, Trent?
I want to thank Factory Connection, Texas Tornado MX, Van Martin, my whole family, my grandpa, just everybody else who supports me. Thank you, everybody, in Jesus Christ.
Thank you, Trent. Take it away for the B class.
All right, thanks a lot, Jason. Hey, guys, as we work our way through the rest of the program here today, I want to make it be known that, you know, we have shortened these motos. We have taken all kinds of precautions. We've set all kinds of guidelines so we can get these micros in tonight, Jackson. Now, here's the thing. We've shortened motos from everybody else. We've taken time away. We've made the track a lot better. Now, on our shaft drive class this evening, our PW class, you will be able to assist to the first turn. So if your child's having problems down the straightaway, that's the one thing that, Jackson, we really can't vacuum up. We really can't dry that start out. Last night we saw about 8 riders made it into the first turn unassisted. You will be able to assist your child to the first turn, but that's it. After that, it's up to the track workers and the flaggers to have the best interest of your child. And again, realize that these decisions are made so everybody gets proper track time, so everybody gets their due, gets those 3 motos in. And like we said, we took time away from all the other classes to make sure that we get that in. And it was a great decision by the management and staff here at MX Sports.
All right, guys, so y'all heard it. You will be able to help the shaft drive class this evening up to the first turn. So when you get to that Stasic Whole Shot, no hands on deck. So we are racing, though, here in the 450B Limited. Our whole shot winner was Seth Creedy, and then Papani made his way up to the front there on that number 75 KTM, and Zach, he is leading this one.
Papani doing exactly what he wanted to do. A guy that has not had the week he was hoping for. Seems like some bad luck has gone his way, but Papani got it figured out at the moment. He's out front. Alvin Hillian, checks into the second place spot with Wyatt Cretan holding off third. Liam Olaf, that's another name we've said a lot here in the B class. He holds down fourth. Grayson Fair fifth. Seth Creedy now finds himself in the sixth place spot with J. Don Cooper holding down seventh. J.J. Concannon eighth. Evan Stewart ninth, and Logan Riggins going to round out the top 10 for now. Look at the 72. I mean, front end chattering everywhere. We talk about braking bumps. We talk about ruts. These were developed in rainy conditions, Jackson. It was muddy. The riders were sliding. They were going all over the place. Now, in a lot of spots, it's actually dry out there, but they're still having to ride these kind of weirdly made ruts. Got to be difficult out there for the B class.
Oh, no doubt about it, Zach. It is definitely difficult out there on the track. You can see just how hard-packed and slick the inside of a lot of those ruts are, going all the way to very, very soft mud on the outsides of the track, where we have had to push that mud off of this track, and we're seeing dust kick up through some of it. So reading the terrain is going to be very crucial, as well as the throttle control here in this B class.
Yeah, can't stress it enough. We saw a lot in that C-Class. Riders grabbing a handful, the back tire lights up and shoots out to the side, puts them on the ground as we see a pass on screen from one of the Yamaha riders that might be Olioff. That could be the pass for third over Wyatt Creighton. We'll wait to see if we get an actual number. I believe, yes, so I do see the 84. So that was Liam Olaf making the pass, now moves himself into a podium spot and moves himself into the #1 spot for the championship.
Yeah, Zach, if they finish this way, he is in the driver's seat for the championship. Jeremy Fapani sitting second. And once again, if they finish this way, Jadon Cooper would be in third as far as the championship is concerned there on that #9.
Now I'm taking a look at the scores. Liam Olaf holding down a 2-1-4 if they finish like this. Jeremy Fapani a 1-8-1 and Jadon Cooper a 5-4-7. So only a couple of points separating your top three with several different storylines for how their week went. Look at that. The 94 of Hillen, I mean, just wide open, charging hard into these corners.
Trying to get away from Olaf. He knows he is back there and on the move as they go around the Cometic corner into the 10 Commandments. On your screen, you see the number 75 KTM machine of Jeremy Fapani sliding all the way around that corner. That shows just how slick it is there in that hard pack. And into Storyland he goes. Zach, he has been looking great all week long.
The number 75 completely slideways, making his way up and out of the 10 Commandments. And what I like about Jeremy Fapani, what I'm seeing right now is he's picking and choosing. If he feels there's a certain section he can ride hard, charge really hard in, he does it. But you also see him check up significantly in some of the slicker spots, some of the more hard-packed areas, not pushing the pace too much, deciding exactly when he feels comfortable to open that throttle up.
Yeah, Zach, he is your first Moto winner, getting 8th there in Moto #2. So that 8th place score might be what loses the championship for Fapani. Alvin Hillen sitting there in second on the number 94. We will see where he is on the championship. He is sitting in 4th if they finish the way they do, the way they are running, with a 3rd, 12th, and 2nd.
So as we continue to watch Fapani picking his way around the Polysport Pond, able to now start hopping up and over some of these bumps, getting a little bit more of the style that we expect to see here in the B class, actually launching that double. And there we go, the white flag, 1 lap to go for the number 75.
One more time around we go here in the 450B Limited Moto #3. Jeremy Fapani leading the way, Alvin Hillen sitting in second there on the number 94, and Liam Olaf sitting in 3rd place on the number 32 Yamaha. And Zach, I have to wonder, does Olaf know that he is already in the lead of the championship?
I can't help but think the number 32 of Olaf's team pit board, while they don't go around the official mechanics area anymore, there are still mechanics lined up where they have changed the route of the track. So Olaf's still able to get information if he decides to have it, decides to look over and see it from his team. He actually gets a little sideways there through the Commandments. But yes, to your point, Jackson, I think Olaf is aware. Fapani, he's doing this to make a statement. Like we said, had that bag second moto, gotten 8th there, but a 1 to start and a 1 to end. I think that's a big stepping stone and a proving point as to who he was this week.
I agree. Taking a look here at our times, Jeremy Fapani turned a 153.0. Alvin Hillen with a 152.5, and then Liam Olaf there with a 153.9.
And taking a look down, got to give a big shout out to Alvin Hillen, a 3rd in Moto 1, a 12th in Moto 2. So once again, being able to respond after some adversity and show that he was one of the top riders here in this 450B Limited class as well. And there it is, Olaf grabbing the tear off up and over the tabletop. Here he makes his way through the Rocky Mountain sand section. I'm taking a look out of the tower, watching Fapani jump by me for the final time as he makes his way into the Thor Sand Sweeper.
We are going to be following the number 32 of Liam Olaf here on Racer TV as you see him go up and over that double, heading into the Polysport Pond Sand Sweeper.
And here we go, looking out the window, checker flags coming out. The 75 of Jeremy Fapani going to grab the 3rd moto win. But now we wait to see the number 32 cross the line. And it looks like it is going to be Liam Olaf grabbing the title here in the 450B Limited class. And you saw that fist, that's a clinch of victory right there.
You saw him look up. I'm sure that is a sigh of relief knowing he has wrapped this championship up here in the 450B Limited class. And it is going to be the number 32 of Liam Olaf getting 3rd here in Moto #3. And he is going to be your championship winner here in the 450B Limited. Alvin Hillen holding on to that second place here in Moto number 3. And so there is your top 10 on the screen for 450B Limited, Moto number 3.
Fapani, Hillen, Olaf, Creighton, and Fair inside the top 5. Evan Stewart, Jadon Cooper, Seth Crady, JJ Concannon, and Logan Riggins going to finish up the top 10.
All right, we got our Moto winner here. He put in some serious work. I mean, it's pretty legit hot and humid out here. I was hoping luck would go his way. Did all he could do with the Moto win. Let's hear it for Jeremy Fapani. Well, all you can do is go out there and win. You got to be proud that at least you did do that here in Moto 3. You did go out and get that win.
Yeah, you know, it was a great moto. Got off to a little bit of a nifty start, but I played it really smart in the first turn, you know, stayed tight. Yeah, it was a good moto. Got a little squirrely the last lap. Actually, super squirrely the last lap in the 10th commandments. Almost looped it out, but, you know, it's a great week. Best week I've ever had here. It's just, you know, I'm so thankful for everything that's happened this week, and, you know, I'm just pumped to be able to get 3 moto wins this week. Unfortunately, I had that one bad one. You know, ended up going down pretty good, but besides that, we're just super stoked to be here and, you know, just super pumped with my results.
Awesome. All right, who do you want to thank for that, Jeremy?
My mom, my dad, my mechanics, Tyler and Wyatt, all the friends for coming out and watching, everyone supporting on TV, KTM Order Brigade, 100%, my agent Beeks, he's been a huge help, Daniel, Maddie, Nate Dogg, Ivan, Baker's Factory, ASR7, 100%, Bell Helmets, Monster Mike, and the whole Monster crew. You guys have been the biggest support. Thank you.
Jeremy Vapani, our Moto winner. All right, we're going to clear the stage. We'll get Liam Alof's bike up, and I'll let you guys talk in the tower about this next Moto. We'll be right back.
Thanks, Jason. Yeah, we're up here. 85, 10 to 12 Limited just took off, and it's going to be Darren Pine. Pine time, baby. He is first out of the first turn on the gas machine. And looks like he has got possibly the 97 sitting in second. That's Maverick Gish sitting on the third, on an 8th and a 9th. Currently sitting second.
Wyatt Thurman there on that number 4, coming in hot through the 10 commandments. He's going to get himself all the way up into the lead, so he is your new leader here in this one.
Wyatt Thurman making the moves happen and already starting to put a couple of bike links between himself and second place as he heads off into Storyland.
All right, I'm going to bring Alvin Hillen up if I can get him for second place real fast while Joe Olaf and the rest of the crew get the championship bike ready. Alvin Hillen, though, man, we saw him on the podium a bunch this week. And another one here, he's going to pick up the bronze. Let's hear it for Alvin Hillen. Wait a minute. No, you're silver. Sorry, that's right. Let's give him second place. Champion ends up being bronze. Let me just switch to this side. Oh, all good. Alvin, what was this moto like in the mud? I'll bring you out here so we can get on camera. What was this moto like in the tough condition?
It was actually pretty dry out there, but it was kind of slick just because it was so dry. They took all the dirt off, but it was pretty good. It was kind of smooth compared to normal.
Yeah, they found the hard base.
Yeah, they did.
Alvin, who do you want to thank, man?
Mom, dad, sister, grandpa, Mika Metals, D1 Air Filters, TLD, Monster, Luke from TLD, Alpine Stars, Scott, Shannon, Honda, and everybody else. Thank you.
All right, let's hear it for Alvin Hillen with second place in the B-Moto. And now we bring up our new national champion. Third place in the Moto did it. He had it under control. 2 years in a row, he comes out of Loretta's with a title, proving that big breakthrough last season was no fluke. He did it in the big bike as well. Let's bring up the #1 plate for the AMA. I'll give you the bronze for the Moto. And that was more than enough to get the title. Let's hear it for Liam Olaf. Last year was great, but that transition from mini to big bike is huge. We've seen a lot of guys go the wrong direction. You got to be so pumped to keep this going like this.
Yeah, it's so good. And after what happened earlier this morning with how the track was, not having an ideal motor at all, it was actually pretty bad on my side. It was all my fault, nothing to do with anything else, just me not riding the way I do ride. So to come back and win this championship means so much to me after what happened this whole week with all the rain and stuff. Put me through some adversity, obviously. But yeah, honestly, the track's pretty good right now. It's kind of like a Cali track, so it's almost like foreign to me. But yeah, I mean, I liked it. Didn't get off to the greatest of starts, but I mean, yeah, I salvaged what I could, got to third, and then just managed my race from there. Knew just to ride it out pretty much, and then I knew I had the championship right there, so I just rode it out, and we did it.
We pushed off enough dirt to almost get it like Cali style. Is that what happened?
Yeah, it was almost like California.
Who do you want to thank, Liam?
Yeah, I'd like to thank my whole family, mom, dad, sisters, cousins, uncles, aunts, grandparents, National Sheriff's Association, Yamaha, Donnie Lewis from Yamaha, Ed Torrance, Danny Lewis, Jake for doing all the hard work he does, Moose, Alpine Stars, 100%, Bell, Monster, Dunlop, ODI, Will Hahn for training me off the bike. Made my year way much better after what happened earlier this year. It's been a roller coaster. Budman for training me harder and harder every week, every day, in and out. Yeah, everyone else, thank you so much. It means a lot.
Here it is, Liam Olaf, your national champ in the B class. I'll send it back up, and I'll get a whole shot winner in a moment, but you guys take it away.
Thanks, Jason. Yeah, a huge change of events is what was our early race leader going down hard in the 10 Commandments, Jackson, and then having trouble getting that bike cranked up. Tough luck.